Hi, I'm Dr. Suvarchalaa, Scientific Director with ZIVA Fertility Centers. Let's look at sperm production in detail today. When we talk about sperm production, we need to look at a few parts very carefully. We will look at the testis in detail and see how sperm production occurs there. This is the testis where all of the sperm production is happening. Once the sperms are produced, from the testis, they are stored in a small part called epididymis. This here that you see is the epididymis, where they are stored. From the epididymis, they are transported into the tube, which then passes through the prostate, the seminal vesicles, and it is ejaculated. So it is a very complex procedure and we need to look at the testis in detail. When you magnify the testis, each testis is made up of numerous seminiferous tubules. You can see them here inside this figure, and when you magnify it, this is how each tube looks like. Inside the tube is where sperm production is occurring, and if we were to magnify this area inside the seminiferous tubules, you will see that it's a tight tube and it is maintaining a blood testis barrier, as in there is no blood inside the seminiferous tubules. There is a blood testis barrier. However, all the hormones are passed through this blood testis barrier and reach the necessary cells inside for sperm production. If I were to chop off one seminiferous tubule and you looked at it in detail, you will see various stages of sperms inside. So they are collected inside this seminiferous tubule, but if you look carefully, the outer rim will have immature cells, as in these are the parent cells from which the sperms are going to be produced. At this stage, they are not sperms, they cannot be used for fertilization. Therefore, when we get these cells out during TISA, they are of no use, they cannot be used for ICSI or IVF. So these are called, in detail if you look at them, they are called the primary spermatogonia, then come the secondary spermatogonia, and they go through a number of divisions to form something called as spermatids. Spermatids are also immature, but then over maturation stages, they undergo differentiation and form something called as sperms. Sperms are final sex cells which can lead to a baby. Now, if we break down the cell division, you can see here that these are the initial stages. They break down through mitotic divisions, that is one cell giving rise to similar daughter cells. So they break down and then finally they go through more divisions to give rise to something called as sperms. They also go through meiotic divisions. I won't get into the detail of it, but you can look here that for a sperm to be formed, a number of series of cell divisions occur for a mature sperm to form. And when we talk about immature sperms or sperms that are not morphologically good, we talk about basically any defect in the head, the midpiece or the tail. Any defects over here can lead to something called as morphological defects, and they mostly occur at this stage where there is a maturation defect, or suppose the cytoplasm is not properly discarded, then there is a cytoplasmic defect. If the head has vacuoles, if the head has holes, then there is a head defect. The tail defect also could result from two tails or a short tail or too long a tail. These are tail defects. So any defect occurring during maturation, formation and maturation can lead to sperm defects. This is sperm production in detail. But if you have a semen analysis report that says that sperms are defective in terms of number, motility and morphology, and want to understand more about sperm production and how you can improve your sperm quality, please feel free to contact us. Thank you. A lot of effort has gone into making this video. Please like and subscribe us. Thank you.